Tonight on Profile we look at the life of recluse American singer Michael Jack Plug. Does he live in an oxygen tent with a spiny anteater? Has he had plastic surgery to make him look like Clint Eastwood? Is his sister Janet really him in drag? Why, when he's the wealthiest man in the world, can he still only afford one glove? Someone who knew him was Paul McNortherner. Paul, you knew Michael Jack Plug. You were his best friend.
Yeah, I was.
What happened?
Well, I was in the pub one day when I mentioned to him that I got enough money together to buy back my songs, what the CIA had sold to Iran, and used the money to covertly finance PJ Proby's comeback album.
Then what happened?
The bastard went out and topped my offer.
So you won't be seeing him again?
Only in court.
Does Michael live in an oxygen tent? We spoke to his former doctor, Dr. Funken Wagner. Doctor, you knew Michael Jack Plug. You were his doctor.
No, I was his psychiatrist.
I see. What's he really like?
I don't know. He never came out of the oxygen tent.
And why did you stop being his doctor?
Because he never came out of the oxygen tent. Pay me.
Do you know why he was in the oxygen tent?
They said he was afraid of germs.
Was that true?
No, he was afraid of Germans. That's why he never came out of the oxygen tent to talk to me.
Why did he hire you then?
Why does anyone hire a psychiatrist? Because they're crazy.
And is he crazy?
I don't know. He never came out of the tent.
Is Michael really his sister Janet in drag? We spoke to his sister Janet about this. Janet, are you really your brother Michael in drag?
I don't see how anyone can say that. I mean, he's 5'10" tall and very thin. I'm 5'10" tall and thin. He lives in an oxygen tent and I live in Los Angeles.
But people do say you are very alike.
I do not think so.
Why?
I do not live in an oxygen tent.
Michael's record producer, Quincy Smith. Quincy, is Michael difficult to work with?
Sometimes.
In what way?
Well, when he insists on getting a symphony orchestra into his oxygen tent.
Is it true Michael's new album has taken 5 years to make?
Well, so far, yes.
Is it near completion?
Well, we've done one track, yeah.
Why does it take so long to make?
Well, he keeps laying a stop for a breather.
Isn't 5 years a long breather?
Well, it's only a small oxygen tent.
Why does it take so long to record him? Is he a perfectionist?
No, just lazy.
We spoke to the person in the world closest to Michael. His anteater, Norman. Norman, what's it like living with Michael?
Norman says Michael is a wonderful human being.
Norman, is Michael really off the wall?
Norman says Michael is perfectly normal. Oh, and can you pass the ants, please?
Norman, is it true that he took unfair business advantage of his friendship with Paul McNortherner?
Norman says, as a director of the company, I am unable to comment.
Next, we spoke to Michael himself. Michael, is it true that you've had plastic surgery to make you look like Clint Eastwood?
Don't put your sister Janet hurt.
Why won't you leave your tent to talk to us?
I'm too embarrassed.
Why?
I found my glove. I don't know if you saw it.
When will you next be going on tour?
When I found a way out of this tent.
Right, that's it. Time's up. Mr. Jack Plug's a very busy man.
Doing what?
He's a very busy schedule. This afternoon he's got to record a squeal for his new album. The orchestra, the studio, the incendiary devices, all booked weeks ago.
So there you have it, Michael Jack Plug, the Howard Hughes of rock. A recluse shut off from the world by a faulty oxygen tent. Next week, Profile looks at the public and private life and Playboy image of Roger Whittaker in this specially extended programme. Join us then. I said next week, Roger, not this week.